If you just tuned in, we are going to talk about the pros and cons of living in the Burg, aka Williamsburg. So if you're thinking about moving here, this is the video for you. If you're looking to learn all there is to know about living in Williamsburg, tap to subscribe, hit the bell, and receive notifications so that you're the first to know what's happening in the Burg. So let's jump into it. Williamsburg is one of the most beautiful cities in the United States, in my personal opinion. I love all of the history here, even though that's not really my thing. Everything is so beautiful, like you just want to walk around everywhere. So the pros, let's go ahead and start with the 4 seasons. Here in Williamsburg, we have summer, spring, winter, and fall. And you can enjoy all of those seasons every single year in full. I mean, we get 3 months of each. We are convenient to bigger cities. So if you wanted to do something a little bit more exciting, you could go to Richmond, for instance, or possibly over to Virginia Beach. We have a lower than average poverty level, which is great for just the general community. Things are kept rather nice here. Next pro would be that our public school system is very highly rated, so that's a great reason to move here for your family. Many of the people in the community here have a much higher level of education, so if you want to be around people that are at least book smart, this is probably a good place for you. So Williamsburg is also really cute, like I was saying at the beginning of the video. It feels like a small town, even though it's, a pretty good sized town with a good amount of people living here. You don't feel like you're living in the middle of nowhere. They're not always right on top of everyone, but it's a really cute small town feel. You never really see dogs running around unattended or large amounts of trash and debris all over the place. It seems as though people tend to take care of their property and their things. Also, you'll probably notice, maybe this is just a Virginia thing, but people are very friendly and they're willing to help you with pretty much just about anything. So that's a nice perk of living here. There's a lot of different history places to explore. Here are just a few. You could pop into the Jamestown settlement. There's a museum there. You could take a trip down to the Glass House, which if you checked out our vlog video, you'll see a little bit of footage in the Glass House, and I've always loved that place. It's just a lot of fun to go in and watch the folks there blow glass. You'll also enjoy some time down in the Williamsburg, Colonial Williamsburg district. The Colonial Williamsburg district, you'll be able to find different restaurants and shops and things, and it's just a nice place to be able to get out and take a walk around and enjoy the scenery and enjoy other people walking around. It's a nice community type place to go to. Like I said, there's plenty of places there to eat. Make sure you stop into the cheese shop or maybe Dog Street Pub. And there's a couple of other fancier restaurants to check out while you're here. One other thing that's kind of interesting about Williamsburg is it actually has a pretty large retirement community. So if you are looking to retire, you might be right in your zone here. So I feel like that's a good thing. Older people are wiser people, that's what they tell me. And I'm getting wiser every day. So let's talk about some of the cons of living in Williamsburg. One of those is if you're relying on some public transportation, you're probably going to be in a little bit of a bind because we don't really have much public transportation. We also have a bit of tourism that happens in our area. People come here for Colonial Williamsburg, of course, and they also come here for Busch Gardens and Water Country USA, which are a theme park and a water park. They are open, actually Busch Gardens is open year round now, and Water Country, of course, is just open in the part of the spring and the summertime. So we do get a fair bit of tourism, which can generate a bit of traffic, things like that. It can crowd up some restaurants occasionally. All in all, but it's not too bad. This is technically a college town. We do have William and Mary, but it's a college town without really like the college town vibe. So might be a con to you, it might not be. Hey, you might be coming to school here and you need some stuff to do, like, finding restaurants and things like that that are going to be enjoyable for you. Next, kind of lacking in a nightlife. There's not too much going on. I mean, you'll find some different things like trivia nights, and if you stop into Precarious Beer Project, you might be able to enjoy some video games, socializing with your friends. Occasionally you can find some live music at different places, but all in all, it's not really every night of the week go out kind of place. The thing that probably is the biggest con, in my opinion, is that it takes like 15 minutes to get anywhere. If you're in one part of Williamsburg and you're trying to go to Busch Gardens, 15 minutes. If you need to get back over to the Jamestown settlement, that's another 15 or 20 minutes. I mean, I think everywhere takes you 15 minutes to get to. I mean, of course, if you live in a house and you're going to the grocery store, it may not be a 15-minute drive, it might be like a 5-minute drive, but all in all, I feel like the proximity to things is a little all over the place in Williamsburg because it's just such a big area. If I had to choose whether or not to move here to the Burg, I would certainly move here. So if you're thinking about moving here, whether it's in the next 9 or 90 days, go ahead, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We will be happy to help you. My team is here to help you with the smooth move. We help people like you every day move to the Hampton Roads area. So whether it's Williamsburg or one of our other outlying areas, we are here to help you and we absolutely love it.